Hi, my name is Daddy. Yeah, so my name is Nathan, and I've been requested to do a video of a little bit about, personal information about me and why we're doing this channel. And I've got Sophie's going to be asking me some questions, and I'll be answering those questions. And hopefully you'll be able to hear the question loud enough in the background. So Sophie, go ahead, and what's the first question?
Why did you start the channel?
Well, I started the channel because I wanted to share our experience. Our family is I don't know if I want to call it a shattered. There was a divorce, and basically, at first, I was able to spend a lot of time with the children. And what happened was they moved away to a different state, and now I wasn't getting time, very much time with the children. So I thought, well, how can I fix this? And what I decided to do was, for Christmas, I bought them, each one of them, a laptop computer, and I installed Minecraft on there with a bunch of mods, and so we could communicate through the application and have fun while we're gaming. And as you can see on some of the videos, we have done quite a bit together. And for a while there, it seems like it was kind of tough to get us all together back again. And I'm beginning to wonder if maybe Minecraft wasn't the best option, but everybody still likes Minecraft, I think, a little bit. So the reason I made the channel was so we could record our activities together and maybe give hope to families out there that there are other ways that you can get together and not just see each other, every once in a while. You can actually do things online. So what's the next question? Or did I answer that okay?
Well, technically you kind of partially answered the next question.
Oh, well, what you got?
Minecraft?
Okay, well, Minecraft, it's something that every one of us, we like to build things. So I think the issue is finding the right mods, I think is what it boils down to, because there are so many different mods. We decided to go with RAD-2 because it was interesting, but it's difficult. So if you're looking for a mod that's...
It started out at 150 health and we joined the server.
Yes.
It gave us no time to prepare.
Right, so if you want a challenge, I suggest doing RAD-2. I don't know if there's a RAD-3 or anything like that, but let me tell you, man,
RAD-3 is in progress.
That was a rough one, and it's still rough because we're still playing it. But we've done some other mods now too, and we're in the process of recording. And in fact, we're doing a whole new project. Which can I tell them about the project? Can I tell them? Okay. Okay. So
It's your channel.
so we're starting a new project. It was actually going to be just an audio book, but I think it was Sophie. I think you made the comment, hey, can we make the video in Minecraft? And I was like,
and then I realized,
yes, we can.
And then I realized in building it, we're not expert builders.
No, and it shows, but it's still good. It's still good.
Yeah. But I'm basically the only builder, and so I'm basically building this solo because I have to go back and correct others' mistakes, and that takes more time.
Yeah. But there's and Sophie's learning
But
about
it's
editing.
fun,
Yeah,
because some people have.
Yeah.
It's not mental illness; it's just a mental thing where they can't really imagine stuff. So
True.
Like if you're watching this and you have that, well, hopefully this comes out at the same time. If not, either wait or have someone try to.
Yeah, by the way,
for you, I guess.
so by the way, what we're going to do is we are going to release the story chapter by chapter. We are going to do audio, and then we're also going to do an audio video type thing as well. I haven't figured out how we want to release it yet, so we're in the process of doing that.
I think we just release it as it's finished. Because
Well, yeah.
if we hold back the story,
Right.
people get impatient.
So the story, I think it was 15 chapters. Now, all the chapters have been outlined. I think up to chapter 6 have been somewhat written. Up to chapter 4 has actually been recorded. And up to chapter 3 has been, the audio piece is already done. Now we're doing chapter 1 on the video. And then let me tell you something, Sophie's learning this too. There's a lot of, when you do editing, especially on video editing, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, it's calming at times, but it's a lot of work. Especially when you're for 3 hours straight.
Right? And so the interesting part is,
I'm the main editor. I have to go there. I am a young child. I am
yes.
about to turn 13, and I have to go through 3 hours worth of editing.
So she's learning some stuff, and notice she's having fun doing it. Yes.
Yeah, it is fun.
Yes.
When it's short clips.
Well, that's what really makes things advance nicely when it's short clips. So,
Yeah.
but anyway,
I can, like, if it's like short clips, I can just add it and add it. If it's 3 hours, it's
long.
it's
You have to go
long.
in and dive into it, yeah, and
Yeah, like
section
when
it
it's
off.
short, it gives the illusion that like you can stop like at any time. When it's long, technically it's an illusion where you have to keep on doing it, and it just it drags down your spirit.
And then sometimes you have to go back and add another angle of things and re-record stuff, because we had to re-record about 4 times in the library.
Guys, by the way, we don't have what's the mod called? It's like
Editor, or no, it's not
it's
editor.
not editor, but it's like
But we're gonna do it on the next
like
on
we
chapter
have to
4.
individually record each clip. We can't like go back and like
Yes.
record it from a different angle. No, we have to retake the exact same clip over and
Yep.
over and over and over, and it sucks.
We're doing it like as if we're actually filming a film. We're
It's
actually
like
doing
Hollywood.
it. It's like Hollywood. Yeah, we're gonna call it I don't know, Daddywood. I don't know, something like that. But anyway, what's your next question? What else we got?
Why modded?
Okay, so I think vanilla Minecraft, it's fun, but it gets kind of boring. It really does, because after a while, all you have is just building, and which is good, but it's kind of nice to build with some, new modded stuff, or have, new, like for the modded portion for RAD-2, they have a lot of mods that dragons, exactly. Yep, dragons are in there. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, we found, what was the name of that one? Dragon Survival or something like that. That was really cool.
Shout out to Dragon Survival, by the way. Like, it's discontinued, but still.
It's still fun.
It's really good.
It is. It's still fun. Yep.
That's
Okay.
like our main mod.
Well, at the moment, yeah, that's exactly what it is. In fact, the reason we found that mod is because we had to come up with, on chapter 4, we had to figure out how we can get a dragon. One of the characters is dragon. Should I give him who?
Do a little spoiler, yeah.
Should I do a spoiler?
Do a spoiler warning, but then,
Okay, here's a spoiler warning. So if you don't want a warning, you need to stop listening.
if you don't want a spoiler.
If you don't, yeah, and then I guess just stop listening right now if you don't want a spoiler warning. But anyway, so one of the boys, and I'm not going to tell you which one. How about that?
Yeah.
One of the boys is going to be a dragon in the story. This story is called Sophie's Adventures. And so Sophie is the main character going through, but when the other two join in, one of them is a big, mean, well, I can't say mean. Mean looking dragon. So that's where the dragon comes in. And it sounds mean, looks mean, but they're a dragon chef. They like to cook. And that's what they like. That's what he likes to do. So he cooks.
Actually likes to cook in game too.
You just gave it away. You just gave it away.
So like, it fits him really good.
Yeah, that's true. He does like to cook. But anyway, all right. What's your next question?
Next question is more about the divorce.
Okay. What about it?
Like, are you comfortable on saying like how it really like came to be? Like details a little bit?
Well, I don't want to get into personal details.
No,
but
not personal details, just like
yeah.
the gist. I don't really know how to say it.
Yeah, so yes, I mean it's what the bottom line is I don't force anybody to stay with me. I'm just not going to do that. So I didn't want a divorce, and she did, and I am not going to force anybody to stay with me. This is not going to happen. That would be against their will, so to speak. So.
Past professions.
Do it chronologically, or?
I think you should do it chronologically and
Okay.
add some stories, because
Oh my gosh,
it's
this
really,
would turn into
spider one,
hours.
the spider one.
Which?
No, like some quick short stories. It's like,
Okay, so we'll come back to that one. So I guess let me just breeze really quick on the stuff that I've done, and I'm gonna generalize stuff. So I was in the military. Actually, let me start before I was even in the military. So when I was younger, I always wanted to be a soldier. And before I got in the military, I had went to college, went to Korea, and actually taught English for a little bit over in Korea. Then I joined the military.
Korea.
In South Korea. North Korea is kind of like off limits, so to speak. I mean, it's not completely, but you know what I mean.
You go and you never come out.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, not good to go there. So maybe at some point they'll change the way things are done, but right now. So I went to South Korea, came back, joined the military. I was in the military for 11 years. I was actually planning on making it a career, but I became injured, and I did a lot of technical stuff in the military. And when I came out, Bank of America picked me up immediately, and I began working in their networks in Bank of America. The contract for what we were doing was actually bought out by a company called Compaq Computers, who merged with Hewlett-Packard Computers, or Hewlett-Packard. So I went from Bank of America to Compaq to Hewlett-Packard. Got into the enterprise side, which is the really big machines that you never see because they're always in data centers at a minimum. Some of the stuff, okay, to give you an example, I've actually worked on the IRS servers in Memphis. They have a facility in Memphis, and it's fairly large. A lot of people say, oh my gosh, that's so complicated. Well, it is and it isn't. It's one of those things where if you know exactly what it is you're looking at, it's not that bad. So as long as you get into it, I'm not going to get into that story. But anyway, from there, Hewlett-Packard had some layoffs. I got caught in the second round because the next person up was 18 years and I knew that if they asked our department, I was gone. So that's exactly what happened. And so I started working for IBM, or at least not directly for IBM, a company that supported IBM products. And then after that, I went and worked directly in a data center for a short while I continued some education in history. I enjoy history. That's my one of my majors. And so I went to college while I was working in a data center. And then when I got out, what did I do after that? It was a little bit of this, a little bit of this here. I've done a lot of jobs, but one of the fun things I did is I actually built a robot for a guy. He actually came.
AI or?
Well, no, it was a full-on robot. So basically, what it was, they had a function they needed to have done, and it would take about 3 days in order for it to do it. But I was able to develop a process, and this robot would do it in 10 minutes.
You programmed it in?
Yeah, well, it was a team. It was myself. Then there was a guy that did the deep programming, and we used Python. We used Python for that. He was a very good Python developer. I did all the hardware stuff, all the hardware integration, and how it all tied back into the system.
You did like engineering and hardware, you did most of the software.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
You like gave them that.
Well, yeah. So this is what needs to happen. This is when it needs to happen, and he would make that, yeah, and he would make it happen in the software. Exactly. And then there was one other guy that helped with the design of how it all built together. So
he's like the architect, but of the machine.
Yeah, it was fun, and I could do that for pretty much anything. In fact, a lot of the stuff that's working out right now in plants, auto plants, and all that kind of stuff. I do that kind of stuff too. So anyway, then from there, I got into freight, international and domestic freight, and that's what I'm currently working on. Is a, well, I guess you can call it freight broker type of deal. But I move stuff literally around the world, anywhere in the world, including Antarctica. So, anyway, what's your next question? Or did I answer that all the way?
You answered it all.
Okay, good. What's the next one you got?
I meant like literally you answered the entire.
Oh, because I was so thorough. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
and I'm just gonna say it right now. The only thing that was scripted here was the questions. All of that was from him and his memory.
Yeah, it's getting worse all the time too. So, what's your name? So, but anyway, yeah, that's just that's why I guess we did the little thing about how, get to know us type of thing. We're still debating on whether or not the children will do it, and because they're minors, I don't know that we want to do that. But maybe we'll do the audio. We'll have them do audio, maybe.
Yeah, audio is nice. I mean, technically, I'm audio.
Yeah.
I'm standing behind the camera. I'm not
Exactly.
holding
So
it here.
yeah, because oh, but by the way, you're gonna see maybe at the end of this one, we're gonna take my character that's on Minecraft, and we're gonna faded my face out and fade the other one in because it looks really close to the same.
It is. You'd be really surprised.
Yeah, it's almost like I go woo, and all of a sudden I change into a Minecraft thing. Maybe we'll actually do that right there. It'd be kind of fun. But anyway, that's it in a nutshell. And well, we hope you enjoy the channel. We really do. If you like the channel, if you like what it's about, please subscribe. Most of the stuff that we do, well, I guess we can't really say that. I'm gonna say a lot of stuff we do is Minecraft, but there's other stuff that we're working on too. So the channel is going to be adding more stuff all the time. Music. We should talk about music.
Yeah. I feel like we should, like, every once in a while, we should do, like, a video or an audio clip where, not an audio clip, like an audio video clip.
Yeah.
Where we just talk about some things, like, I was going to say personal life, but no personal life.
Right. Let's keep that. We don't need to get all personal about it. But one thing I do want to mention is
like military stories,
yeah.
music.
Oh yeah, you said about the spider.
Yeah, the spider in the sand.
Oh, that one.
We still don't know where it is.
Yeah, that one. So yeah, just a real quick question, or not question, but a real quick story. And this happened when I was over in the Gulf War, and we had the communications trailer that was in the back of it. And I had the midnight shift, or basically from 10 to whatever. I can't remember exactly what, but it was in the middle of the night. So I do remember I had the back flap open because I wanted the cool air of the night to come in, because in the desert, obviously, it cools down during the day. Obviously, it's hot. But anyway, so I had the flap open. I only had like really low light. All the radios were turned on, like off as far as the lighting goes. Anyway, so I could see from the moonlight, I could see outside the back of the trailer, and I noticed there was some movement, and so I started paying attention about what was going on out there, and I saw some more movement because a rock was moving. And I was like, what the heck? So I grabbed my flashlight, went out there, and there's this freaking big, and I mean big, spider out there. Bigger, big spider out there. And I was like, oh my gosh, I got to catch this to show the other guys. So I normally what we do is we grab one of those plastic bottles, we cut the top off, and we scoop up the spider. And I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at the spider, I'm looking at the bottle. There's no way the spider's going to fit in this bottle at all. So I was like, okay, what else can I use? So we happen to have an MRE box that was like half empty. So I dumped out the rest of the MREs, into the trailer, and I was going to use the box. And I says, well, how am I going to get this thing in there? So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the box on top of the spider and put some weight over it so it can't get out from the box. Not thinking this spider, this is where it lives, it's its habitat. Yeah, I'm an idiot. So I put this box over the top of the spider with this rock to keep it weighted down, and I go back there the next morning, lift the rock off and take the box off, the thing off, and it's gone.
We still don't know
where it is. No,
it
it buried itself. I'm sure it buried itself into the sand and moved out and did it's this habitat. It knows everything about the sand, so it did it.
We
so
know
I'm just
its rough location, but we don't know where it is.
And like I said, it was the biggest freaking spider. I mean, it left it. It was twice the size, and I'm talking about the physical size of the biggest tarantula I've ever seen. It's a huge spider.
I think someone imported it from Australia.
I don't know.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know, but that thing was huge. It was just enormously. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe how big this spider was. It was big, but I wasn't scared of it. That was the weirdest part too.
If you, it was just there.
Yeah, well, that's just it. If you're in arachnophobia, do not go to the neutral zone in Iraq or Saudi Arabia and Iraq, that area right there, because they got some big spiders in that area. Big spiders.
And now I know where I'm never going.
Exactly.
Because I actually have arachnophobia.
So anyway,
I remember there was a spider corpse the other night, like where I sleep on the couch because I cannot sleep on the bed. I don't know. I used to be able to sleep on the bed, now I
Yeah.
just can't.
It's too soft, probably.
Probably. I sleep willingly, guys. I'm not held against my will. I like sleeping on the couch. It's really nice, actually.
Yeah, we put her up on her toes.
It was a spider corpse. I'm now actually scared realizing this. That spider was alive at one point. I don't know where it was, but
You know what? You want to know the scary
but
part?
I thought it was alive, just like standing still, and so I spent like 3 hours trying to hype myself up just to realize that it was a corpse, and then I was even more scared somehow.
So the question is, was it a corpse, or was it a skin that it shed? And now it's bigger.
It wasn't see-through though.
Okay.
It wasn't see-through.
Then it's probably.
Yeah, I
dead.
used the computer light as well, since my station is over there by the couch.
Okay.
But,
All right. Well, that should be enough then. Yeah, and I'll try to hold still so we can do the fade out.
I couldn't sleep the entire night. I got like
into
1 or 2
Minecraft.
hours of sleep. I was exhausted that day.
There we go. All right.
It's like, where'd you go?
Thanks for watching.